obliged for your help, friend. Glad I didn't kill you.
2014 could be a dangerous time to launch a new MMO. When every new MMO is free to play, launching a subscription-based game is downright reckless. A new game would need to be more engaging, better developed, and just more fun than every other MMO. WildStar, an upcoming MMO from Carbine Studios, is taking a huge risk, but it just might be able to survive.
Very good then. Glory to the Dominion.
The story and action revolve around a planet called Nexus. Two factions are fighting for control of the planet where a long-forgotten but technologically advanced race has left some incredibly powerful artifacts. The technology the factions already have is so advanced that it may as well be magic, but realism isn't quite what WildStar is going for. Although the game has plenty of cutscenes and voiced characters, the world seems to be more of a candy-colored backdrop for players to explore and battle over. There are 8 races and 6 classes, though not all are playable in the beta. Although race seems to be primarily an aesthetic choice, different races can choose from different classes to differentiate their playstyle. The engineer, for example, has robot pets that bring extra firepower to your fights. The medic has abilities that heal friends and damage enemies at the same time. Class roles break down into the familiar tank, healer, and DPS, but with each class designed to cover 2 simultaneous roles, you don't have to completely specialize in one flavor of gameplay.
Science's search for answers. Did you get some? I hope so. For you.
Early levels are focused around questing and level grinding. Completing quests is easy. There are pointers and maps to show you exactly where to go, and markers that show you exactly what to gather or kill. It's easy to gloss over the quest instructions and just follow the markers, so you can run through quests with no idea of what you're doing or why. This part of the game doesn't really offer anything new, so if you're already sick of quests and level grinding from other MMOs, don't expect these quests to be all that different.
Your skills are required for a limited time only. When you're there for Protostar, Protostar's there for you.
One way WildStar tries to keep things fresh is a system it calls paths. Early in your character's life, you select what kind of playstyle you prefer: building, exploring, combat, or story. During the game, you'll find special side quests that cater to your preferred activity.
Reckon I can't thank you enough.
Combat is a bit more dynamic than most MMOs. All attacks are area attacks, and shapes on the ground show where attacks land. Corralling enemies into your attack boxes while avoiding enemy attack areas makes for engaging combat, even if the controls take some getting used to. Character skills and stats are very deep, with enough secondary skills and modifiers to keep even the most stat-obsessed gamer occupied. At the same time, the basics are the same as most other MMOs. Gain experience levels, build a more powerful character, and unlock abilities. And of course, you'll want to keep upgrading your kit. Better gear improves your stats, and you'll continually update your character as you find better equipment. It's business as usual, but WildStar certainly seems to know what it's doing.
This is good. Run the toss and jam it.
Perhaps the biggest surprise about WildStar isn't the game itself, but its business model. While every other MMO in the past few years has been free to play, WildStar is going with a twist on the standard subscription model, similar to the system used by EVE Online. Players buy subscription time in 1-month blocks and can trade it in-game with other players. Players with gold but no real money can buy game time from richer players looking for a shortcut to auction house items. It's not clear just how well the economy will function, but it should act as something of a bulwark against gold farmers.
Yep, looks to be fair skies for flying today.
Although we encountered a few rough edges in the beta, everything from combat to crafting already seems to be in place. It's also a traditional MMO that seeks to move the genre a full step ahead, and it's filled with personality, but it's not quite revolutionary. In fact, it's not trying to be. Can WildStar survive its dangerous future? We'll only know when the game launches later this year.
Oh, you leveled up. Way to go, Cupcake.